Often we hear about overseas or offshore bank accounts, but what exactly does that mean and why would anyone want one? WIV visited Turks and Caicos Banking Company Limited to get some information regarding these accounts.
An offshore account I would describe as an account of a company or a person that is not set up in their own or his own domicile. In other words, if an American corporation like IBM America sets up a branch in Bermuda and opens an account in Bermuda, I would term that as being an offshore account. If a private citizen of America would open an account in Switzerland, that would be an offshore account for that private person.
Fassler told WIV that defining an offshore bank account can be confusing to the average person.
It is a bit confusing to the average person in the sense that not everybody is using offshore vehicles, for tax purposes or whatever. For the normal people, an offshore account is just like another ordinary bank account.
Only this bank account does come with some benefits.
Well, the common reason are basically that most so-called offshore jurisdictions are jurisdictions that have a favorable tax environment, no taxes or very low taxes, whereby, for instance, if somebody had an account and does investments through that account, a lot of these investments don't have any withholding tax or any other associated taxes. So there's many countries, specialize in that, like Cayman, Bermuda, the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, who work in that environment. So the benefits for anybody opening an account, even at Turks Island, his investments are basically at no tax or at very low taxes.
He continued on to tell us that it comes with some money management benefits as well. As for opening one of these accounts, Fassler stated that anyone can apply. However, the process can take time as certain documents need to be filled out while other personal ones need to be viewed so the bank can identify the person or company by their history. However, there is a catch.
In jurisdictions like ours, in offshore jurisdictions, that a lot of it is geared to the private banking side, whereby you find that you cannot just open an account, typically an offshore account, just with $50. The offshore account typically starts at a higher amount, $50,000 or $100,000, because it's geared more to the higher net worth individual.
This is because, according to Fassler, of the benefits that having one of these accounts offers. Despite the high cost of opening an offshore account, Fassler told WIV that they are still quite common for companies as well as individuals.
I think it really depends where you are. If you do some research, especially into jurisdictions that are well known around the world, like Liechtenstein, Cayman, the Bahamas, places like that, you will realize that there are a vast amount of assets in those type of jurisdictions. And again, that could be from corporations, can be from insurance companies, private wealthy individuals, family trusts, and all sorts.
For WIV4 News, I'm Allison Capron.